2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the opening round action of the Bluff Championship right now. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Well, it's been a thrilling week. Let's get to the coverage now. Now to the first hole, and as we take a closer look at our featured player, the word is that this rookie has been able to develop a rivalry with someone on tour. Henny Koyak is our person on the ground and has more intel. What can you tell us, Henny?
I am astounded that this featured player wants to take down none other than Tom Kim. He is one of the bright young stars on tour, big bubbly personality, but the talent is top tier. And, well, there is no better way to build your confidence than if you can possibly take down Tom Kim.
Oh, we always love to get the gossip on the ins and outs of players and their rivalries. Henny, thanks for that information. We'll be keeping an eye on this one closely. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's going to gain some extra yardage here. It's a down breeze.
That is a high-quality shot. Got a lot of that one. Setting up here with a very long putt. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Ooh, a little downhill left to righter here.
Ooh. Putting for a par here. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Starting the round at even par.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
He's currently sharing 8th position. The second hole at Central Otago is a delightful par 5, Rich.
It is. Just a couple of trees sprinkling this fairway, both left and right. Again, wide open driver, let it loose. Difficulty here is the approach shot as the green sits above the player and has a pretty substantial runoff on the left-hand side. Trying to avoid that, bail it out to the right-hand side, and again, lean on your wedges, your short game to get it up and down for birdie.
Going with the 6-iron here. Putting for eagle here.
He's done a nice job there.
Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. Currently 1 under for the event. Over to the third here at Central Otago, and it's a par 4. The length isn't the feature, though.
Yeah, just a little bit different look off the tee. You got out of bounds down the right-hand side. There's a bunker in the distance that is reachable, so you have to lay it back short of that. And the second shot is to a sliver of a green. Do not miss it out on the right-hand side. It could go out of bounds. Why chance it?
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Going with the pitching wedge here. That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. He's standing over his third shot. Oh, that one almost went in the cup. He has this putt to save his par. I think he's pulled this one. And that putt will drop. Well done. And that sees him drop down the standings a little bit. The fourth is the first of the par threes at Central Otago, requiring a very well-executed mid-iron shot.
That bunker fronting the green is not in play. It's just there for aesthetics. Get you thinking a little bit. Anything missed out to the right is going to run all the way down into a really steep hollow. Difficult to get it up and down from there. Bailing out to the left is the proper miss.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, that was pure. Now let's head to Tom Kim. Only 2 shots off the pace. Let's return to live play now. And now left with this putt to move into a tie for 8th. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
Well hold. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The 5th hole is a strong par 4 at Central Otago, Rich.
It's a long par 4 at that. You got rock outcroppings both left and right of the fairway. Try and avoid those at best. And the second shot goes back up the hill to a green. Once again, raised up a little bit. Long from back to front with danger well out to the right-hand side. A par here is a great score.
Toot, toot. There's Tom the Tank Engine. Don't we love Tom Kim? He has got some go in him.
He's got all kinds of giddy up in him. Yeah, he's just a breath of fresh air, isn't he? Young kid out there having some fun, playing the game that he loves. And it shows. He's out there smiling, laughing, engaging with the fans. You know, it's refreshing. It's nice to see that because, you know, the PGA Tour can be so cutthroat at times, and yet you have this young kid out there who's just happy to be here, but he's happy to be here and winning.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Setting this putt up from a mile away.
Starting this one way out to the right. Let's see if it turns.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And he'll drop down to 1 over for the event. The 6th hole at Central Otago is another beauty, Rich. A good par 4, this one.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side. Only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
from around 120 yards here. Only a few shots off the pace. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Sitting at 1 over for the day. As we get to the 7th tee at Central Otago Ridge, there's a bit of a decision to be made off the tee shot.
Not for me. I'm taking driver out every day. Downwind, I can fly that rock outcropping. Into the wind, I need driver just to get to it. Second shot again to a green that's long and surrounded by humps and hollows everywhere. This is a beauty.
Well, that'll work there. He's setting up for his second shot. 3 strokes off the lead.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
That was special. And now this to move inside the top 10. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The 8th at Central Otago is a really long and strong par 3, Rich.
But it gives you a great bailout area on the right-hand side. You miss it out there, all of a sudden it could kick off that bank back onto the green. But if you get greedy and you miss this green to the left, you're going to have a challenging up and down from a low area.
Feeling strong, going for less club. Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. That's a good putt to make, that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And that will take him now to 1 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
What a drive. Look at that.
Oh, that was flushed. Time for the second shot here at the 9th.
Man, that was unlucky. Just getting into the first cut.
And this putt for first place on the leaderboard. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one looks like it will be breaking to the left.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Oh, how handy is that? Move him into top spot. Well, Rich, that's always a nice way to get going out of the gates and in top spot. Impressive.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. Now look at this one come back. So close. Three feet to go here to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, the 11th hole is a monster, almost 600 yards in length. You just got to hope the wind's behind you.
Luke, this is a big par 5 here. Lone tree out to the right-hand side. Great aiming point for the player. But from there, if they got any hope of reaching into, it's got to be playing straight downwind. If not, your layup, you have some rocks there to contend with in that layup zone. And a third shot to a green that sits just above the fairway with a lot of run out on the right-hand side and short.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Henny's down there. You got a read?
From the get-go, this is a big left to right breaker.
That's disappointing. And this putt coming up for his par. It never feels nice. A 3-putt par here. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Well, I like the look of the 12th hole at Central Otago, Ridge. A short one, which I'm sure some big hitters are going to want to try and take on.
And they should or could be able to, depending on the winds. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side just a little bit and look at this green. It works in from both left and the right-hand side. This is almost a gimme birdie.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. 14-footer. Hey, nice looking line. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently has a share of second place. The 13th at Central Otago is a par 4 and another quality two-shotter.
Tee shot, you want to aim it at those rock outcroppings and go ahead and hit yourself a nice little firm draw out there. Find the heart of the fairway. Second shot, also you want to favor the right-hand side. Near those rocks, is anything missing down to the left-hand side? Should be, might be, probably will be a certain bogey.
Great shot. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. Oh, I like the pace on this putt. Like the look of this. Oh, that's a great looking putt. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going left to right.
It's disappointing. It failed to reach the cup. And finishing this hole with a tap-in putt. And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field. The 14th at Central Otago uses one of the great design features, a Redan-style green.
It does. This green runs from right to left, repelling fades, encouraging a draw to hit into this green. This is a standout par 3 on this golf course.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And he needs this to save par. Looks good off the blade. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Just one off the lead after that hole. Stop me if you've heard this before, but there seems to be a few rocky outcrops on this.
Look, that's what I love about this golf course, is because we don't have too many hazards. We have rocks. That's what Mother Nature gave us. Again, when you look at this par 5, it just screams beauty from tee shot all the way up to the green. Just that one lone bunker on the right-hand side, which could see a fair bit of action with players' second shots, but is a very user-friendly green.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I've paced it out. It's 235.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
20 feet to the cup. And he's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Looking good.
That was the line. Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful. Oh, that's a great outcome. Now in first place in the standings. The 16th, Rich, is just a picture-perfect par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. This one looks to be turning over a little bit. And back to the course with the live action. An opportunity for a birdie here. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, looks like about 30 feet to the hole, guys.
This is a par putt. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. As we near the conclusion of our round, Rich, 17 requires a shot we haven't seen yet on the course.
We haven't. I love this fairway. It cambers both right and left into the center of the fairway, but the second shot right here sits well below the fairway, hidden by these rock outcroppings. So a blind second shot to a tiny green. This is just a wonderful, wonderful par 4.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Now 4 under par. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is to save par.
Leading by a couple after that hole. And Rich, as we arrive at the final hole here at Central Otago, I'm a little upset because it's been just a stunning days out.
It is the largest fairway on this golf course. Tee it high, let it fly. More rock features on the left-hand side. Just the bunkers on the right are protecting that front portion there. Second shots should be favoring on the left-hand side as you'll get a nice kick to the right back onto the green.
And just in the first cut here.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Feet left to the hole. That'll affect the scorecard. His round has come to a close with a bogey. And as this round winds down, he finishes in second place.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.